So I haven't picked up the camera to film in like a month, and a lot has happened, and I keep saying I need to film and I need to talk, and I know that the more time goes by, the harder it's gonna be for me to just film. So I don't have a plan or notes or anything about what I'm gonna talk about. I just decided to just sit down, put the camera in front of me, and share what the past month has brought me, what's changed, where I'm at now, some lessons I've learned and stuff, and hopefully help and inspire someone in the process. And yeah, okay, so I was filming my video diaries in December, and it was really good for me personally to just speak and talk about my day and lessons I was learning and stuff. So I was filming my video diaries, and I was proud of myself for building that momentum and learning more about myself. And I didn't finish uploading all of the ones that I had filmed. I had filmed up until it was the last Saturday in December was the last time that I filmed a video diary. The reason for that was because I was starting my winter session class for college. And so I decided, instead of filming video diaries when I started doing that, I was going to do a vlog of my first week of classes and getting adjusted and stuff. So I filmed the day before the first day of class, and it was all online. And then I woke up the next day with the flu. And I was sick for like a week and a half, and I was trying to do school and rest and also vlog. And I was also, the last time I smoked weed was that Sunday, the day after the last time I filmed a video diary. So it's been like 3.5 weeks now, and I feel really good about myself. I'm so proud of myself, and like I knew I'd be able to do it. My birthday passed, and I was literally at a wedding party on my birthday, the only one not high and or drunk, and I was really proud of myself. Additionally, I started going to an outpatient program, like group therapy / like rehab program, and I made the decision to go like after I had stopped smoking on my own. As of the day that I'm filming this, it's been 443 days since I've drank alcohol, but the weed was always on and off, on and off, on and off. And just looking back, I always know that I like myself better when I'm clean and sober, and I'm a better person, and I'm able to show up for myself more, and in turn be there for other people. But every time I'd pick it back up, it was always hard for me to want to stop, even though I knew it was the best thing. So the last time that I got high was that Sunday night, and I told myself I wasn't going to, and then I did it anyways, and it was just like a whole thing in my brain. So I was watching videos on YouTube on weed and quitting and getting clean and everything. And I had told myself that like that was gonna be the last time. Like I need to lock in. Like I just can't keep doing that to myself. And then I woke up the next morning with the flu. So I couldn't have really smoked even if I wanted to. Like I could have forced myself to get high if I wanted to that badly. But like I had 103-degree fever. I could hardly breathe as it is. Like it was divine timing to be like, you couldn't even smoke anyways. And then I kept not smoking, and I feel really good about that. It's been like 2 weeks in this outpatient program that I've been going to, and it's really like given me more of a routine again, and being able to just discuss what's going on in my head, in my life, when I'm learning, you know, able to reflect on my childhood in a safe space. Before I went to that program, I had broken up with my therapist of 9 years because she betrayed my trust, and I couldn't keep seeing someone that I didn't trust. And there's a lot more that went into that and going to outpatient, but that's something that I will open up with at a further time. It's been over 2 months now without taking any meds, and now that like clear-minded, not sick anymore, I don't want to say that free is the word, but I feel so much more clear in that, like, I don't know what's gonna happen next. No one knows what's gonna happen next, especially like this past year has really shown me that. But I have so much gratitude for the things that I do have, and I don't necessarily know what exactly I want out of the next year, but I know what I don't want. I don't necessarily know how to win and how to achieve everything, but I know what not to do at the same time. Like, I know, like, I'm not gonna achieve everything overnight, you know? Like, at 443 days sober, that took 443 days to get there. Every day is just a lesson and a gift. And like, I have bad days and I have bad moments, but I'm just like learning that that's okay. Comfortable in myself enough to know that I don't have to keep carrying the weight of my burdens and my trauma and other people's traumas and burdens, because that's exhausting. But I can put them down and climb on top of them and get a better view and be better for it. I've made so many mistakes in my past, and I've done a lot of things that I shouldn't have, but I don't regret anything, because that's all led me to the here and now. And if I hadn't made the mistakes that I did, I wouldn't be filming this video right now. Maybe I'd be filming a different video, but it wouldn't be this one. So I can't change my past. I can't change the fact that I've been hurt, and I can't change the people around me, but I can choose what to do about it and how to be different in the future. And like, I don't hate anyone. It doesn't serve me to hate anyone, because I think deep down we're all just trying to be the best that we can be. Like, I see the good in a lot of things, and like, I think I'm a good person, you know, but I have bad days. It doesn't mean I don't make mistakes, and I've hurt other people without realizing it, you know. It doesn't make me a bad person. I can admit to my mistakes too, and I don't hate anyone, because everyone is the way that they are for a reason. You know, there's a reason, you know, hurt people. But That's not to say that there aren't people that I don't like, and things that even people I like do that I don't necessarily agree with. And, you know, I don't have to make it my personality. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to hold on to it, you know? I can talk about what someone or whoever something did that hurt me in a situation, but I don't have to hold on to resentment, because where does that get me? But anyways, like I said, there's plenty of people I don't like, and I can just make a mental note. I don't like this person. This is why. And I can just not be like that. I cannot do those things. I have friends that I don't agree with everything they say or that they do, but I don't have to make a big deal out of it. I can just not do those things. I've lost a lot of friends this past year, and I know it's just making room for better friends and people that will stay more long term, that are aligned with the life that I'm living. I don't want to say it was hard for me to come to terms with, because that's not it. I think it was just like upsetting. Feeling like I was blindsided by so many people that I never thought would like betray me. And at some point, like, I also can just let go and move on. Let them do what they want to do, what they think is best for themselves, and let me do what's best for myself. I don't have to be a part of it, you know? And more recently, I've been working out, prioritizing my health, literally just watching TV, because I always had a hard time just laying on the couch and just watching TV or watching a movie. I've been doing that. Hobbies that I enjoy, journaling, getting back into reading. It's always on and off, on and off. Like, I know that the brain craves comfort and predictability, and for me, like, in the past, I've self-sabotaged a lot, and in some ways I created most of the problems that I had. But I know I don't have to keep doing that. My spring semester starts next week. It's fully online, and I'm really nervous and anxious. But I know that I'm nervous and anxious because it's something that I care about. And I ended up having to drop my winter session class because I was accused of cheating when I know that I didn't cheat. And I got a 0 on a test. And I even like reached out to the professor to discuss with him. And he just pretty much seemed like he didn't care. You know, I had to drop the class because I would have ended up failing the class, because like if I had cheated, you know, and I get a 0 for cheating, you know, I can not cheat next time and I wouldn't get a 0, you know, but I know that I did not cheat. So then I was stressing about the next one, like if I thought I was doing the right thing, you know, and now I'm being penalized for it and not given the chance to make up for it. And like when I had to go drop that class, it felt like such like the end of the world, you know? But because of that, I ended up, instead of 3 days a week going to group therapy, I've been going 5 days a week, because I didn't have to deal with that class. And like I know that in a year, 5 years from now, like this one class isn't gonna matter. And it's been like about 2 weeks since I've dropped it, and like that end of the world feeling that I was feeling when that happened, like, it's not there anymore. Am I still like upset? Like, maybe like a little bit, if I didn't, if that didn't happen and I finished the class, I would have not lost the money that I paid for the class. I would have had the credit and not have to do it again. But that's not what happened. And I can't change that. That's not what happened. Also, if I didn't have that class lined up, I don't think I would have stopped smoking weed when I did, because I smoked weed the night before when I said I wasn't going to, because I said I know I'm a better student and a better version of myself when I'm not thinking about getting high. But then I did anyways. So like, if that didn't happen, like, everything happens for a reason. And then I felt super discouraged in that moment to just keep going and to make content and edit. Also, I got a new hard drive because my hard drive that I was using died. It just broke. I couldn't do anything. It was what was causing my laptop to crash out all the time. But also, every time my laptop would crash out, I had to reassess with myself that I can't control this and what can I do in the moment. So that was a lesson in itself. Now I have a new hard drive and it's not crashing out my laptop. But when I couldn't edit for a few days because I didn't have a hard drive or anything, and then I just fell off. But I'm here again. I got back on, and I guess I'm just feeling that I know things will work out the way they're meant to work out. And I know that's a lot easier said than done. There are people that aren't in my life that I wish were in my life. There are people that are in my life that I wish weren't in my life. And credit card debt still from when I couldn't move my neck. And then I injured my foot in October and lost my income, so that didn't help. But I'm here now. And mentally, I am in a good place. I'm not in the best place, but I'm in a good place, and I know I'm gonna be in a better place. And I guess the lesson to take away from this video is that this too shall pass in a way, and also that everything happens for a reason. And I am really proud of myself for everything that I've done in my past and the past month and the healing, and that I know I will keep being okay even if I don't know how. And so will you. You will be okay. You don't have to know how you're gonna get there, but you will be okay. You don't have to know how to win, but as long as you know how to lose, you're one step ahead.